Alrighty, so we're gonna test out some PS3 emulation on the Steam Deck. We're gonna be testing out the Daxter trilogy to see how well it runs. I installed it. I haven't messed with any of the settings. I haven't really messed with any settings other than changing the video to stretch to fit screen. I haven't modified it or anything. Kind of basically just a fresh out of the box installation to see how well it'll run without having to modify with a bunch of different settings. So far so good, actually. There is a kind of like a weird audio crackle a little bit. But it's not.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
Yeah, like a weird little popping noise.
Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet?
It doesn't appear to be affecting the frame rate in any way. So I'm gonna let this cutscene play out, and then I'm gonna get into some games and record again. Perfect. So after the cutscene played out, I got the game loaded up, and I ran around for a hot minute, and it's actually having no FPS drops whatsoever. The cutscene played out perfectly fine, and I haven't tweaked with any settings other than the video telling it to basically stretch the screen. And this kind of sucks because I got one hand, can't jump. Hold up. There we go. And it's running really smooth actually, and it actually is running a lot better than I thought it would run. Like it's been pretty much at 60/59, and a 1 frame difference isn't really gonna bother me any. The most important thing though is it's not having like any micro stutters, at least not in this beginning area. I haven't tested out Jack 2 or Jack 3 yet, but without the box settings, not tweaking with anything, I'm having pretty much no issues whatsoever. And I did solve the audio related issues. At least I'm not hearing them anymore. I did a quick Google search while I was waiting for the cutscene to play out, and when I go to configuration and audio, just disabling the audio buffering right here made like an immediate difference, and it's not popping like it used to. But yeah, it's not having any issues whatsoever. Fortunately, I don't have my stand. It broke, so I'm kind of recording with one hand. That's it, basically. But cutscenes didn't have any issues, and running around in this area didn't have any issues either. I'm gonna go to the next area and pick it up again. Pretty much just played through Geyser Rock, and I've had pretty much no FPS drops whatsoever. Pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty honestly impressed. Like, I didn't think it was gonna just run, especially the PS3 emulator. It is like a PS2 game HD collection. So, it's not super demanding, but the fact that it's just running like butter right out the gate is awesome.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So something I did notice is that there was like a little slight graphical bug with the little warp ring, but it's not like having a heart attack. But we're just gonna do a real quick run through here, and got like a little bit of slowdown just now. A little bit right there, because it looks like it's compiling shaders as I'm walking through areas. And I've noticed like sometimes when it's compiling a shader, it has just like a little bit of a heart attack, like a micro stutter, but you can't really even really tell, honestly. Let's see. But yeah, so far the first two levels have went pretty well. I've only experienced like a little bit of frame slowdown in Sandover Village, but it wasn't anything that was like, oh crap, this is unplayable. So far so good. I'll play more of it, and I'll get a stand, that way I can better record. But honestly, without having to tweak any of the settings, it's running pretty good. I'm sure if like I messed around with the settings just a little bit, we could probably get just a little like better performance in a couple of areas. But I want to kind of see, because I know a lot of people, they put these things on their TVs and stuff, so I'm curious if we just crank the resolution scale up to a 2K resolution, pretty much. Let's just crank the resolution up and see what we get, just for how much we can probably push this thing. And granted, the screen of the Steam Deck is basically 800p, so you're not going to really see the 2K. I've noticed it's like frame dipping just a little bit here and there, but the 2K graphical option, as far as the resolution, seemed to have not really have affected it. Here we go. So what? That apply and save, right? Yeah. Resolution. Fuck it. Let's try this too. And I know that this helps too, so let's just see what these do. Still surprisingly running really well. It's running a little bit. The frames are struggling just a little bit. But cranking up the settings a little bit, it's still handling it really well. So overall, it runs fantastic. And I'll make a better video once I get a stand in and get some gameplay vids in. But Jak and Daxter 1 runs pretty much without any issues. Pretty much straight out the box.